Hi friends, let us discuss GATE previous year questions on regular expression. Let us try to understand what is a regular expression. A regular expression is a notation to specify a set of strings. So it is a way of describing a language via a string representation. For that, we use some shortcut operators or special operators. For example, the asterisk operator, it means 0 or more occurrences of a string. For example, this notation will specify 0 or more occurrences of 1. That means the string can have 0 or more occurrences of 1. Like that, if you use plus operator, it means that 1 or more occurrences of a string. For example, this notation will specify 1 or more occurrences of 0. Here a plus b, again I use asterisk here, it means that any string of length 0 or more, that means 0 or more occurrences of a string containing any number of a's and b's in any order. So like that, can you say what is the meaning of this? What about a plus b? I use plus operator here. So if you use plus operator, what is the meaning? 1 or more occurrences. So this notation will specify a language, a string can contain 1 or more occurrences of A's and B's in any order. Let us see examples for regular expressions. The first question is, write the regular expression for the language accepting all the strings which are starting with 1 and ending with 0 over zeros and ones. This means that the string always starts with 1 and ends with 0. In between, it may have any number of zeros and ones. So the answer is, the string always starts with 1 and ends with 0. This 0 plus 1 asterisk means 0 or more occurrences of this 0 or 1 in any order. So this is the answer for this question. Next question is, write the regular expression for the language accepting all the strings which are starting with 1 and followed by any even number of zeros and ones and ending with 1. So again, this string starts with 1 and ends with 1. So string starts with 1 and ends with 1. And in between it may have even number of zeros and ones. So again, this asterisk means 0 or more occurrences of the sequence of these 2 zeros or 2 ones in any order. So this is the answer for this question. Consider the deterministic finite state automaton DFA A shown below. The DFA runs on the alphabet 0, 1. That means the string can accept only zeros and ones and has the set of states S, P, Q, R. S is the start state and P is the final state. Which one of the following regular expressions correctly describes the language accepted by A? Let us see the options. Option A, on having input 1, you are going from S to P. Then you can have 0 or more occurrences of 0. So that is there. Then you can have sequence of ones. That means 2 ones. Okay. Again 0 or more occurrences of sequence of 2 ones. But again there is a possibility that you can have 0 or more occurrences of 0. That is not mentioned here. So this is not the right answer. And option B, it starts with 0. So on having 0 as an input, here from S to R, once you reach the state R, there is no way to reach the final state P. So this is not the right answer. But option C, on having input 1, you reach from S to P. Then you can have 0 or more occurrences of 0 or 0 or more occurrences of 1 and 1. That is sequence of two ones, and it can appear in any order. So that means this correctly specifies the DFA. So what happens to option D? So in option D, on having input 1, you reach from S to P, but it missed the 0 or more occurrences of 0 here. So that means it starts with the sequence of 2 ones directly. So this is also not the correct answer. So the correct answer is option C. Consider the following definition of lexical token ID for an identifier in a programming language using extended regular expressions. Letter can have any character from capital A to capital Z or small a to small z. A digit can have 0 to 9, and ID should have a letter as the first one, followed by 0 or more occurrences of letter or digit. Which one of the following non-deterministic finite state automata with epsilon transitions accepts a set of valid identifiers? Let us see the options one by one. The option A, this epsilon transition means empty string. So this empty string is not acceptable in ID because ID should have at least one letter as the starting character. But as per this NFA, directly it can reach final state through epsilon. So this is a wrong answer. What about this B? So the first character must be a letter. But after that, it can have two choices. Once it goes letter, it cannot have digits. And once it goes to digits, it cannot have letters. So this is not the right answer. But option C, so the first character must be a letter followed by letter or digits. So we can have 0 or more occurrences of letter or digits. So this option C correctly represents the format. Option D, again you can have the first character letter, then here this specifies the sequence letter then digit, but actually as per this we can have combination of letters and digits in any order. So the option C is the right answer. Read the question and try to find the answer. You give the answer in the comment section. Let us see the answer in the next lecture.